is here with us to guide all the participants. But before we start with our session, I would like to share the achievement journey of our today's subject expert, Dr. Samir Dubey sir. Dr. Samir Dubey sir is a postgraduate in Commerce and Management from DAVV Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Sir is having 19 years of academic experience and he has worked for Vardhman Polytechs Limited, Ludhiana, Indore Institute of Management and Research, IPS Academy, and Acropolis Institute, Indore. At present, Sir is working with Prestige Institute of Management and Research, Indore. Sir is having more than 20 national and international publications in research journal and conference proceedings. Sir has a case study published by European Care Clearinghouse to his credit. Sir has also co-authored a book named Banking Law and Practice in India. Sir is an active member of Madhya Pradesh Economic Association and Research Foundation of India. He has been training faculties for managing virtual classes and preparation of video lectures. Sir has been an expert on basic of research methodology for UGC CARE, HRDCs and Government of India. So with this, I would request Sir to hold the platform and guide to all our participants who are eagerly waiting to listen to Sir and get knowledge from him. So, sir, please hold the footpace. Now the platform is yours.
Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Nikita ma'am, for such a wonderful introduction of mine. So, good evening, one and all. And today we shall be discussing upon creation of e-certificates. There are different programs that we used to conduct online nowadays. Like after COVID-19, we have started conducting a lot of programs online. This program itself, this FDP itself is one such example for the same. So now when you are physically not meeting the people, you have to deliver your certificates for the appearance, for their participation in the program. We have to distribute them some certificates also. So this is one of the best way to distribute the certificates. The participant, he or she can definitely get the certificate printed as per his or her requirement. One thing which definitely I would like to explain first to each and everyone. Yeah, may I know if the chat box is open or not? Is the chat box open for all the participants?
Yes, sir, it's open for all.
Okay, thank you so much. So there is a concept, I believe, that many of us have gone in our journey. We have gone through somehow like MS Office, MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and while studying MS Office, MS Word, Microsoft Word, I believe everybody would have gone through a specific application of MS Word, which is called mail merge. So whether everybody has gone through this word mail merge or not, please let me know. If this word mail merge is new for you, please let me know. And if you have gone through this word mail merge, please write down in the chat box that you have already know about this mail merge or not. If we can have some 2-3 quick responses. And while all others are giving us their responses, let us do one thing. It is new for me. Okay. Okay. So we have people for whom it is new. And we do have people who already know about this concept as well. Less number of answers. I believe that people agree with me a lot. So I feel that now a lot of people know about mail merge. However, for some people it is new as well. Okay. So let us discuss mail merge first. What exactly is mail merge? Mail merge is basically when you are sending a mail with the help of merging two different documents. One of the documents is a database and the other document is a letter. It can be a letter, it can be a certificate, it can be anything. So this is how we merge these two documents. we merge a database containing all the details of the people, whatever, all the variables, what we call. I believe that now we are very much aware about this word variables. So the variables are like name can be one of the variables, address can be another variable, name of college, name of institute, name of university can be the third variable, place from where one or the other person belong to, that can also be one of the variables. And similarly experience, similarly prefix to the name, and how many means whatever number of variables do you want or you can collect, all these are known as variables for us. So the database will contain all these variables, that will be a file. Now depends upon how we are using it. So this mail merge is basically the concept with which is the base for this certificate generation. We have three different options for this. Like the very first option, it comes along with our MS Word only, the Microsoft Word. So this MS Word is already over there. So for those people who are having a licensed copy of MS Word, for those who are having a subscribed copy of subscription of Acrobat Reader, they can directly go through the mail merge. They do have an extension of Acrobat Reader in their MS Word, and then they can go for this mail merge, and directly they will have the certifications printed over there. But now, since most of us we do use some crack software or so we do not have that mail merge facility in our softwares. So what we do is we depend upon some third party applications. Two such applications are over there, and there is a new software which I would be discussing with you shortly. So the very first thing that we shall be discussing is we need to discuss was mail merge. So this is, I believe now the concept is clear to everyone. Mail merge is basically we are writing a letter or we are writing a certificate to more than one people by merging two different. You do not have to put your name, you do not have to put the name, college name, prefix, suffix, all these things in the each and every certificate. You just have to merge. You just have to keep the record of all variables in a different file. You need to keep the record of the certificate in a certificate or letter in another file. Definitely two different file formats. The database is being kept either in the Excel sheet or in the comma separated file, comma separated values जो file होती है, that is CSV file. So either it is in CSV file or it is in Excel file. And on the other hand, this certificate or the letter, whatever you are sending, whatever you are mailing, it shall be in the Word file, in the Word format. So now let us start off. Since we are more interested, we are meeting together to generate electronic certificates. So I shall be once again discussing more about certificates only rather than drafting a letter or so. But definitely you can, if you try a little bit, you can go for drafting a letter as well. So what we need first of all, I'm telling you how one of the applications, how it generate electronic certificates. The name of very first application shall be AutoCrack. And how it generates, let me tell you. So the very first thing what we need is a certificate. And for the purpose of making a certificate, what we need to do is we have to go through the Google package only. And one of the applications with which we shall be creating or generating a certificate, that is Google Slides. So let me show you how we are using all these applications for generation of the certificate. So here it is. First, I believe that my screen is visible to everyone. Is it visible to everyone?
No, sir. Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay, it's visible. Thank you so much. So the very first thing that we require is a Google Slide, a certificate prepared on Google Slide. We have two different options. You can have a certificate pre-prepared as well. You can get your whatever, by whatever means you get a certificate, you can get that certificate. By whatever means you can get the certificate from your designer, or so you can get a certificate from whatever means you want. So we can use a pre-prepared certificate as well. You can prepare a certificate as well. So I'm showing you how quickly I am preparing a small certificate, not too much of the very same thing, very small things which we are preparing right now. So the very first thing which I am preparing is a certificate, because we require a certificate first. So here is the certificate. uh, just a second here, let me show you once again. So what you need to do is, you have two different options. Either you go through slides.google.com. You just need to write it down in the address bar of your browser. Alternatively, you can search for Google Slides. So you have to do one thing. This, I believe everybody can see this. Now here it is, Google Slides, the online slideshow maker. You just have to log in with the help of your Gmail account. Since I am already logged in into my Gmail account, so now it will automatically take me to the online Google Slides or slide maker. As I already have opened the very same, you just have to log in with your Gmail ID and Gmail password. That we can easily do. Now I have already opened one of the files. So here I am showing you, this is the file, and now we shall be preparing the certificate. So you can see here on the right hand side, there are lots of themes available. I believe everybody can see these themes. And for the purpose of easy transmission, please allow me so that I can switch off the camera, so that this data will be easier for me. Okay, here it is. So here we are on Google Slides now. So you can see different themes over here. You can switch off these themes only by clicking on the close button, or alternatively you can once again have the themes along with you, or you can have it from means like you can use it as well. So this is how you can make new slides, this arrangement, tools, extensions, and there are a lot of things which you can use from here. Okay, so this is the file option, the edit option, the view option, insert one, and all these options are already there. You just give a little bit of time and you will be able to understand how it is being prepared. It is very much similar to Microsoft presentation, the PowerPoint presentation. So this is very much equal to the PowerPoint presentation only. This is how we are making it. So here it is on the left hand, on the top left hand side. I believe you can see it is untitled presentation as of now, and on top left side you can see a yellow box over there, a yellow page which is over there. So you, whenever you click it, you will come to the complete, you will come to all the slides which I have already prepared. And alternatively, what you need to do is, you have to click on the blank presentation every time, and you will get a new file over here. So now themes is once again here, and you can select anyone for the themes. So any of the certificates, whatever kind of certificate you want, that kind of certificate you can select from here. Let us select this one, this certificate. Here it is. Let me select this one only. So this is the certificate which I have. You can select any of the certificates from here, and I have selected this one. You can have your own detailed whatever decoration you want to do, that you can do over here, or whatever possible. Once you explore it, you will find that a lot of possibilities are there for decoration of this certificate. So you can have this certificate over here. I am just showing a little bit about how to prepare the certificate, and how to prepare this e-certificate, how to attach this certificate to your database, and all these things. That's why I'm not making lot of changes, lot of decorations. So we are just preparing a certificate here. Let me write down this certificate is presented to, and here you need to write down the name. But what you need to do is, you have to use a specific format to write down the variables. Now name is one of the variables, so what you have to do, you have to write it down like this, name. So this 2 less than and 2 greater than signs shall be there. Okay, let me, yes, here. So the name will be appearing here. Okay, so is presented to, and whatever you want to write down the next, you can write it over here. So let us name is already there. So here we can write down institute, once again in the very same fashion. Now we do not need theme anymore, so I am just shutting it down. So here we'll write institution. Okay, I believe it is quite correct. So we have written institution over here. Okay, so this is how we shall be preparing. But once again, since the institution will also be a variable, so what we need to do is we need to put two less than and two greater than signs over here. So these are the two different signs that we have put. This is mandatory to put these kind of signs. Apart from this, if you are having more variables, you are collecting data with more variables, you can use other variables as well. And how to use those variables, that also I will show you. So this is how what we need to, this is what we need to do is we have prepared our certificate as of now. Decoration part I have left. Now what you have to do is we need to go to the Google Forms, because we shall be collecting data with the help of Google Forms. So here once again I am opening it. You can once again write down forms.google.com, or you can simply write down Google Forms and Google Form will be there. So Google Forms and sign in. Since I have already signed into some of the like in Google, so that's why it is not again and again showing me the email ID and password. Otherwise, I would have to log in every time. So now once again, I am opening an untitled form. So this is untitled form. Let us let us do one thing. Let us write down the name of the file. Okay, so this is practical aspect of ICT tools. So let us keep this as our file name. Okay, so this is ICT tools practicals. Okay, this is the file. The same name shall be this is practical. Okay, apostrophe s shall be there. Practicals. Okay, so what you need to do is you have to prepare a Google form. So let us prepare the Google form over here. Email is valid email address. This is something what we will be required. Then the very first question, untitled question, you need to write down name of the participant. So name of the participant is over here. What you need to do is since it is everybody will be writing his or her name, so it should be short answer type. Otherwise you can have different options, but that shall be for different other forms. What we are doing right now is we are just collecting the name, so we have got the name over here. So name will be over here. Then another question we need to insert. So we are inserting another. It is institution name. So institution name, whatever, if the person is from some or the other university, you can write down the name of the university, write down the name of college, and some more variables you can collect with the help of this form only. Okay, what you need to do from this form is just go to the settings, and there are some basic things that you have to organize for this. What you need to do is, let us come to the responses. There are different sections over here. So the very first one is make this a quiz. We do not need to make it a quiz. Responses, definitely we need to see responses. So the very first one is responder input. So we have to collect the email addresses. We have to collect the email address, and you can say it can be a verified. Do not collect verified or responder input, but we need to collect the email ID because we have to send the certificate with the help of this email ID only. So we can have verified, we can have responder input. As of now I am collecting responder input only. Send responder a copy of their response. We do not need to. If you want, you can send them the copy. Allow response editing. So this, once again, it depends upon you what you want or not. Then we have to add this to we have to just click on one of the restrictions, that is you have to limit it to one of the responses. So every person shall be submitting the form only once, not more than once. So this is the basic thing which we require. There are only two basic things what we require is, first one is collect the email address, and the second one is limit the response to 1. This is the basic settings that we require. So now let us get back to the questions. So we have got number of participants, we have got institution name. This much is sufficient. However, if you want, you can have others as well. If you want to write, if it is for a if this form is for some kind of conference also, you can ask the participant to write down the names of their research papers as well. That also you can collect, and you will get the name of the research paper here only. That also we can do. Now the third one, the first one is questions, the last one is settings. Let us go to the middle one, that is responses. Here is the responses. I believe you can see as of now we do not have any responses, and on the right hand side you can see it is link to sheets. There is an option called link to sheets. Okay, so what we need to do is we have to link it to either of the sheets. Whenever you click on this, you will find that it is giving you two different options, either to create a new spreadsheet or select existing spreadsheet. So we shall be having we shall be creating a new spreadsheet only. So this is ICT tools practicals. So we are creating a new spreadsheet, and on the top right, I believe you can see it is create option is over here on the top right. I believe everybody can see whatever I am showing it to you.
Yes, sir.
Properly visible to everyone. Okay, thank you so much. So when you select this create, whenever you just select it, so what you find is a new sheet. Here it is. You can find out this, a new file has been opened, and this new sheet has generated. Now what we have to do is, we have, as I told you earlier, we have three different options to generate electronic certificates. So one of the options used to generate certificate here on the Google form. So one application is attached with Google form. The second application, the one which is easier, the one which is without too much limitations, and it is easier as well, that is with the Google Sheet. So what we do now is, we shall be attaching that application. We are attaching that application to this Google Sheet. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to create a form, you need to create a certificate, and now we are attaching this certificate, to this sheet, Google Sheet, this database. How we have to do this? I believe you can see the name written over here, ICT tools practicals, responses in a bracket. Then write down, then please note here it is file, edit, view, insert, format, data, tools and extensions. So we shall be selecting tools. We have selected the tools. Okay. Now from tools or extensions, sorry, not tools, it is extensions. Earlier this add-ons was in tools. Now it is there in extensions. So here it is extensions. You have to get the add-ons. This application is an add-on to this. Now I believe you can see here on the last, in the last of this menu, you can see here Autocrat is already written, only because I already have given all the permissions to Autocrat. I already installed Autocrat over here. This is the reason why Autocrat is already appearing over here. Otherwise, what you need to do, I will be showing you. So you just have to click on Get Add-ons. Here it is. Now I believe you people can see a new tab or a new pop-up is opening, and it is Google Workspace Marketplace. Here in search option, in search bar, you need to write down Autocrat, and you will find that it is already open. It is already showing over here. You just need to click on Autocrat and it will be showing over here. Here it is. There are different mail merge options over here. So this is, here it is, Autocrat. Since I believe you can see a small ellipse showing installed. If I won't have this, it would have definitely, I would have to install it. And since it is already installed over here, that's why it is showing as if it is installed. So we can do one thing. I can uninstall it the same and install it once again. But it is easier. You just need to give all the permissions. It will be asking you with which account you are associating it with. So you just have to write down the name of your account. Although it shows automatically which account you are associated with, and then it will connect with that account itself. So you just need to give all the permissions. So I'm not uninstalling it and installing the same. It is already over there. You just need to, here it is written uninstall. The uninstall tab is over here. Otherwise, there would be a button of installation. So you just need to install the same and give all the permissions to AutoCred so that it will be connected with your email ID, with your Drive or Sheet account. So this will over here. What you need to do now is you need to launch the extension. So just come to extensions, get to the add-ons, get to AutoCred and just launch it. So here I have launched AutoCred. It is working a little bit. I believe you people can see this. AutoCred pop-up. I believe you people can see the AutoCred pop-up now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So this, what exactly is showing? No merge job setup yet. Fine, it is good that it is not showing a merge job earlier. So earlier there was also some jobs were there. So it could have, if you are using it for the first time, it will be showing the very same screen. But if you are not using it for the first time, if you are repeatedly using it, it will be showing you different names of your earlier jobs as well, certificate printing jobs also. So what you need to do is just click on this new job tab, which is there on the bottom right. So whenever you click it, what you get is it is generating a new job. So this is a stepwise job. Somewhere around 8 to 10 steps are over there. You just have to name the merge job, whatever you are using. So let us use it. Let us give it the name once again, ICT tools, or you can give it any other name as well. ICT tools 1. Let us give it this name, ICT tools 1. Now let us go to the second step. This second, what it is doing is you have to choose the template. So what you need to do, you have to choose the template. Either you have to create a template or you have to choose it from the drive. This ICT tools is already over here as recently used templates it is showing. So let us do one thing. Let us select another from the drive. Okay, this was which we have selected. We haven't given the name ICT tools. So this is untitled presentation. We are selecting this untitled presentation now. We have selected this untitled presentation. We shall be using this untitled presentation. Currently selected template and recently used templates. So this ICT tools template was used in my earlier job. You have selected the template. Now what you have to do, go to the next option. Here what we shall be doing, we shall be mapping the columns. What exactly we need and how we shall be placing it. So this name first, map to the column. I believe you can see the map source data to template. It is written over here. Two unmapped tags on the right, on the top right corner. I believe you can see two unmapped tags. Since we have selected only two variables, hence it is showing two unmapped tags. If you are selecting more variables, it would have shown number. That number would have definitely increased by the very same, by whatever variables you are collecting. Okay, so that is over here. Now what you need to do is you need to map them. So let us map it. The very same first one is name, and which column you need to map, which variable you have to map it with. So it will be timestamp, email address, name of the participant. So name will be mapped with name of the participant. Here I have selected name of the participant. The second one is institution, and with which we shall be mapping it. We shall be mapping it with this institution name. So this is institution name that we have mapped it with. Now what you have to do, you just need to go to the next step, step number 4. So let us go to the next step. Here it is showing that the file setting. File setting means this step number 4. It will show you what you need to do over here is you need to define, you need to set up each and everything about the file which we shall be sending to the people. So the very first thing, file name over here. Now with the file name, what exactly do you require? I believe everybody will agree with me that we shall be requiring the very simple and easier name to the file shall be the name of the participant itself. So let us give the name. What you need to do, I believe you can see once again this blue colored strip over here. with this arrow. Whenever you click on the arrow, your variables will be, this will show your variables. So here the variables are over here. I believe you can see, and am I audible easily?
Yeah.
Okay. So here it is. So this you can say, you can see over here today, click to copy to the clipboard. So the first one is today, the day it will show, now the time it will show, timestamp it will show, email address it will show, name of the participant it will show, or institution. So whichever variable you want to use, you can use that variable. Let us do one thing. Name of the participant, as I told you earlier, this is one of the simplest way to name any file. Name of the participant, and we can add certificate, we can add name of the workshop, whatever you want to add, you can add to it. So let us use it. So name of participant will be there. Once I selected name of the participant, it is already copied, it has not yet been pasted. What I have to do is just two different options for pasting it over here. The very first one is Control plus V, second one is right click over here and paste. But what shall we be doing? We shall be here writing Control V. So once you make Control V over here, the name of participant has pasted over here. What you need to do right now, next one is just write down just make a underscore and then certificate. So we have written the certificate over here. This shall be the name of file. Since this name of the participant is a variable, so it will change every time. Now, what type of file you want it to be, whether you want it to be Google Slide or you want it to PDF drive, it to be PDF. It completely depends upon you. So you can make it a Google Slide as well. In future, means in next steps as well, you will get a chance to select whether it will be a slide or it will be a Google slide or it will be a PDF file. So I'm selecting PDF over here. If you have selected PDF over here, next time we do not get a chance to select it once again, but it is good. So it is fair enough to select PDF. Multiple output mode, yes, definitely we will require multiple output mode. Now let us get to the next option, step number 5. So where you have to store it, where you will be storing it. Either you will be storing it to my drive. Well, yes, definitely you will be storing it to my drive, but whether there is any specific folder in which you shall be storing it. So let us do one thing. Let us make a folder first, because I haven't prepared a folder as of now. So let us prepare a folder. Here I believe you can see this. Now this will be drive.google.com or Google Drive. So you will directly be enter drive.google.com. Here it is. So this is Google Drive. This is Google Drive. Okay. And let us make a new folder. This is new folder that I have. And let us name it ICT tools and create it. So here it is created. Now let us get back to our AutoCARE. Okay. Here we are in the AutoCARE now. I believe you can see this once again, my drive. So now what you have to do is you need to select whether it will be my drive or the folder will be ICT tools. So here it is ICT tools. You are selecting this ICT tool folder. Let us remove this folder from here. Yes. And we shall be choosing the folder now. So it will give us all the options to choose the folders. It is two different folders of the very same name. Let us select any one of this. Let us select the right one. So this is ICT tools over here. This folder has been selected now. So it is showing that it does not contain any document. It's okay, but it is not selecting it as well. Let us select it. Let us select the same once again. Oh, I somehow closed that AutoCARE only. I'm extremely sorry. But just a second, let me do it once again, because once you are closing AutoCARE, in between it loses all the information which we earlier have selected. So let me quickly do it. ICT tools over here. Then next, uh, we shall be using this untitled presentation which we were using earlier. Fetching the tags. Okay. Template, we have to select the template from, here it is, untitled presentation. Let us get back once again and see whether we have selected proper untitled presentation. Okay, good. And IC tools. Okay. So we have selected untitled presentation. Let us get to the next one. We have to map once again, and the map will be name of the participant and institution name. The next one here we were doing. So just click on the name of the participant, control V over here, name of the participant underscore certificate, type will be PDF. This will, do not change it. My drive, choose folder, and while choosing the folder we selected the right one. Now let us choose this folder, no documents, and it is not allowing me to choose that folder. Let me choose the another folder. Once again it is not allowing to choose that folder instead. So let us do one thing, let it be my drive only. Let it be my drive only. Everything will go to my drive. Okay, now let us go to the next step. So add dynamic folder references, we do not need it anymore. Okay, then go to the next one and set merge conditions. So there are certain merging conditions that we need to have. So no conditional setup, or you can add some conditions also, but as of now I do not feel that we require any kind of conditions. So let us leave it over here. Okay. And now share docs and send emails. So yes, definitely we need to share the document. Here you can see on this 8th step, once again you will see share docs as. So the document shall be shared as if it is a PDF file. Okay, so you will find that PDF is already written over here, and this non-changing sign it is showing again and again. It means that you cannot change it now. So now allow the collaborations to reshare, allow the collaborators to reshare. So please do not allow or you can leave it as it is. You can allow them to reshare. Send from generic no reply address. Yes, definitely. We can send it from no reply address as well. Since we are not sending it from the no reply address, hence we have put it. It is already being ticked as no. Now what we have to do is you have to whom you are sending it. Okay, here what you need to do is you need to select, you need to map the email address over here. So email address need to be mapped over here. Once again, we have selected it from the variables and control V. So you will get email address over here. If suppose you want to add someone to CC or BCC, that also can be done too. If you want to add some address to, so that if somebody wants to reply it, if somebody has by mistake somebody has while entering the details, if somebody has done a mistake and they want to reply to you, so on which email address is they shall be replying. Either they shall be replying to this email address which we have selected, or if they need to reply to any other email address, you just need to mention it over here. Now the subject in over here, type in subject. So you need to write down the subject as well. Once again, for subject, either you can only write certificate, or alternatively you can add once again the name to it. So I am adding the name to it, name of the participant. Once again, here it is the name of the participant. So you can write down certificate and name of the participant. Now here what you need to do is you need to write down the message, and once again variables you can use. So I am using the variables dear, and then I'm using the variable name of the participant. So here it will be dear and name of the participant. Then what we need to do is just need to write down the message you do have. We are thankful to you for attending the ICT tools workshop. Please collect. Oh, please find attached. Please find attached your certificate. Or you can write it down. Whatever decoration, whatever new lines you want to add, you can add it over there. It can be a complete message. Now we have prepared the message as well. We have for sharing of the emails and documents. Now let us go to the next option and add or remove job triggers when the job will be completed. So we have it is run on form trigger. So as of now it is selected no, and run on time trigger it is selected no. So which trigger you want to add? I want to add the form trigger. Form trigger means whenever somebody fills the form, the job will automatically be triggered and the person will get the certificate. If it is on time trigger, then after passing a specific time only it will be triggered, the job will be triggered, and you will get the certificate only after a specific time. So rather than having that, let us keep it on form trigger. So here I have put a yes on form trigger, and you must enable triggers for this project before you can add one to this job confirm. Okay, yes, we have confirmed it. Once I am confirming it, you will find that this application Autocrat has made some changes on the Google Sheet, which is, I believe you can observe this Google Sheet on the background. You will automatically find that there are some changes. Okay, so here I have selected it yes. Now it is updating the project triggers or so. Okay, so these are the triggers. It has added or the trigger. Now what you have to do is you have completed it. Now just save it. So we shall be saving it now. No more options. Just save it and need to do anything else. You will find that there are changes in the Google Sheet. Okay, so here is the Autocrat is ready for the job now. Okay, now just you can close this tab. So here the tab has been closed. Now let us go to the Google form. Okay, let us go to the Google form. Here is our Google form, and now let us do one thing. What we need to do is we have to fill in the information. Now let us fill the information. So I am, with the help of this preview, I am filling the information. Alternatively, what we can have is, if you want to have some real experience, let us do one thing. Let me send the link to you so that you can fill up this Google form. Shorten URL link, then shorten the URL. Let me copy the same. I have copied it. Okay, and now I am sending it. So may I request some of the people for a quick response in the chat box. I am sending this. Google link to the Google form here in the chat box. So here it is. The link is already there. If somebody can please fill up the link which I have shared with you people. The link is in the chat box. And I believe while after filling in the link, you will be observing there is a change in the Google Sheet, and this is the reason why I have opened the sheet in front of you on my screen. I believe now you people can see whether anybody has observed that Google Sheet which is opened on my screen.
Yes, sir.
And I believe you people will be able to see the changes as well. You people are getting your certificates in your respective emails now. And I believe you can see how the certificates are being generated, the time of their generation, and their link as well. This one certificate, oh yes, I was supposed to say that this one certificate is taking a long time to generate, but fortunately it clicked. So whoever will be writing it down, whoever will be filling up that form, you will automatically get your certificate. Okay. Now let us do one thing. Let me show you how your certificates are over there. So let me show it to you. Once you scroll this your mouse pointer on this merged doc URL or link to the merged doc, you will automatically find that you will be able to see your certificate. Okay, here it is. I am scrolling it on the very first one. So I believe you can see the certificate is over there. VDSS Varshini, and the name of institution is written in a very small, definitely that was in small fonts as well. So this is why it is written over there like this. The second certificate, let me scroll on the second certificate. Here you will find the second certificate. The third one, and like this. So you will get different certificates in your email ID. Here it is. Okay, so this is how you will be getting your certificate. Now, depending upon the available time with you, you can have different kind of decorations. You need to write it down, some logos, you need to insert some logos, you need to insert your name of the college, name of the address of the college, the logo, then the names, and definitely you will have to add some kind of like signatures as well. So you can get the signature on a blank paper, get it converted into say just a second. uh, I do not exactly remember right now, but I believe that if somebody can recall me what exactly is the format in which you get a transparent image. Coral Draw, yeah. So in Coral Draw, you get a transparent image. You can make a transparent image over there. You need to make some CDR file or so, and you can get it, and you can get a transparent image. So once you get a transparent image from a black, you get the whoever is going to sign the certificate. What you need to do is you just get their signature on the certificate, and you will find that the certificate will, and you can just embed it the that CDR file or that. Let me show you once again how we generally do that. Just a second. Where is that? Oh, like that slide has already been attached to it. Otherwise, I would have shown you. So you can, but definitely there is like whenever you are making a certificate, you can add this. You can add different signatures to that certificate. Don't worry, you will get the very same signatures every time on the certificate itself. So this is how we used to make it. Now we have some restrictions on the time, but I feel that we can once again that we do have another option to get the number of certificates here. You have attached it to the Google sheet, and whoever is filling the form, they will get their certificate. So this is
So
very,
I have a doubt.
yeah,
So I did not receive my certificate yet, like the dummy certificate that we generated right now.
I believe is your name in the list?
Yes, sir. It's Mohesh.
Then definitely it should have been there. Like your
Sir,
it is
even I
showing
have
as if.
not received.
Okay.
Ina.
Just a second. Why you have not received? Because the certificate is already there. The certificate has been prepared. Here you can see Mohesh. The certificate is over there.
Yeah, but
Ina, once again,
I also checked my spam. Also, it's not there.
it's not there. Well, generally it does not happens, but definitely it has for the first time. I do not know why it has happened. Alternatively, we can do one thing. We can go to the extension. Let us do one
Sir,
thing. Let us
it
go
is
to the
just
extension.
coming, sir. It just
It
came.
is coming. Okay,
Yeah.
just came. So whether Ina has also got her certificate?
No, sir, I have not received.
I have refreshed also, I've checked all the areas.
In that case, definitely you have to wait for some time. You will get the certificate. Don't worry. Your certificate has been prepared and it will be delivered to you.
So I also have
Okay,
one
okay,
doubt.
fine.
Yeah.
So actually, I want to know that what the dummy certificate we got. It is written just I written it A in capital and LC in short form, and that what I
Okay.
have got in my certificate. But when we
Yeah.
are giving the professional certificate, it cannot go in that manner. So how
Of
can we
course.
rectify it?
Of
So
course. What
how
you
can we
need to do is
amend it?
what you have to do every time you want to amend the certificate, you have to go to the slides. You have to make a new slide. You have to if you need to amend, like the certificate has already been published. Now this certificate cannot be amended. If you want to change the certificate, then in that case what you need to do, you need to prepare another job in the AutoCAD, and you have to prepare the certificate accordingly, because what changes will be there. The changes will be like you have missed one of the signs, you might have missed some other things or so. So what you need to do is you need to prepare another slide for the same. You need to go to the AutoCAD, create another job, and then merge it once again. This is
Okay, sir. Okay.
process. The process, I believe you have seen the process. So the process will remain same.
Process. Okay, the process will remain the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Every time you make any change in the certificate, you have to restart the process.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. हाँ देखा मैंने. Well, am I audible to everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, there was some kind of fluctuation in the electricity, and that's why like I am out of power right now. But yes, okay. So let us do one thing. Since we have some restriction of time, we have to sum up to say 7:30 or so. So I would like to show you another small way how we can make certificate. This is one of the ways in which we have made certificate. There is another way with which we can make the certificates, and n number of certificates. There would be some or other kind of restrictions on generating certificates with the help of AutoCAD or so. Once again, Nabeen Kumar is once again raising the hand. I believe if there is some sort of query. No, no query was there. Okay, so there is another like you can say a magical software over there. Why I'm calling it magical? Because it is as good as that of Microsoft Word. I believe you people would have heard something somewhere or other, or otherwise, the name of LibreOffice. Have anybody heard the name LibreOffice? Anyone heard the name LibreOffice? Yeah, it comes with Ubuntu. Okay, just a second. Here it is, LibreOffice. You what need to do is you need to download this LibreOffice. LibreOffice. It works very nicely. It works exactly in the same manner as MS Office used to work. What you need to do is you need to download it. So just search it. And the biggest thing, since it is an open source software, Microsoft Office is a property of Microsoft. However, LibreOffice is basically it is an open source software, so anybody can use the software. You will get timely updates. for the software, and you can get it updated whenever it is required. What you need to do is you need to download the same. So it is showing as if it is like 24.2.3, the latest release. However, this version is slightly older and does not have the latest features. Exactly what which I downloaded on my laptop, it was somewhere around 6.4.1. So it is, once again, it is another an older version, but definitely you can have this, the latest version. This is this LibreOffice 24.2.3 is the notes, and here is LibreOffice 7.6.7 is the this office. So this is, you can have, just download it. It is somewhere around this 64-bit or so. It is somewhere around 300 megabytes or so. So just 300 MBs that you need to download, and then you can install the same. Don't even worry a little bit about installing the very same thing. You can get it installed. It will be installed very easily, very smoothly, and then it will automatically be added to all over wherever you require it. So whenever you will, then after installing LibreOffice, whenever you will do a right click on your screen on your desktop, it will you will come to know, you will see that there are different options. Let me show you something. I'm stopping the share viewer right now, and I shall be sharing the whole screen with you so that you would be able to see it properly. Entire screen. Okay. I'm just a second. I'm sharing the entire screen with you now. Here is the screen. So what you need to do, whenever you put a right click, here it is. My one is this 7.6, and now that is newer version is 7.6.4. So what you need to do is, whenever you will put a right click, so here I have done a right click, and you go to new. New is something like you have to open a new file. So whenever you select this new, you will automatically find here it is Microsoft Word, open document drawing, then open document presentation. This is equivalent to PowerPoint presentation. Open document spreadsheet, which is equivalent to Excel. Open document text, which is equivalent to MS Word. So what you need to do is, you need to select this open document text. This I have selected. I believe you can see it is over there. Then certificate for ICT tools. So I have given the name, and I am opening that file now. So here is the file. Everybody can see this. You can see that this LibreOffice, it looks very much like MS Office only. Each and everything: file, edit, view, insert, format, styles, table, form, tools, windows, helps, and all these kind of menus are over here. And you will find that even LibreOffice would be having more menus and more specifications, more options than MS Office, because it is an open source software. So now what you need to do is, you need to prepare your certificate over here. So this is, once again, this certificate is awarded to, then we will write down the name over here. Okay, name over here, and then we will write down is awarded to whomever you want to award it to from. So you will be writing the place, name of the institution over here, and you do not need to write down anything over here. Okay, and then there shall be some signatures also. So whatever decoration, once again, whatever decoration you want to do on the certificate, that you can do. I am just giving you the initial things which we actually require. Okay, so here is, we shall be using name. Here we shall be using the name of institution. So now what we need to do, we need to have some database for this. So let me use the very same database which I was earlier using. So this database only Here it is, this database. I'm using the very same database. So it will be name of the participant, name, email address, and institution name. I'm using the very same database, and let me collect all the names. Here I have collected all the names, and I have to make a database. So I shall be making the database in this open document spreadsheet. Here it is. This is ICT tools data. I'm using LibreOffice for both the things. So here from second row, I'm just putting the data over here, because what I need to do is I will be writing down I will be giving headings to the fold that the columns. So that's why I have used it from the second this second row. So the first one is email, second one is name, and the third one is institute. Here it is. So we have created this database. Now what you need to do is just save the file. Let us go back to the certificate for ICT tools. And what you need to do is first you need to go to edit. I believe everybody can see over here on the leftmost corner on the top, file and edit. Can you see? Can everybody see this? So edit is over here. What you need to do is you need to select this exchange database. Everybody can see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. So this exchange database over here. So what you need to do, you need to select the database. Okay. So some databases are already over there. What database we have prepared, we shall browse it, and you will find that the database was in the name of, here it is, ICT tools data. So here it is, ICT tools data is over there. But then what you need to do, you need to define the data. I have defined the data. However, you will find that here on the top, on the left right corner, the bottom right corner, the define tab is there, which is not active as of now. Why it is not active? Only because this ICT tools data, the file that we have selected, it contains a sheet which we have not yet selected. So you need to double click on it, either double click or just use the box to extend the same, and then use this sheet 1. I believe you can see the difference. Once you have selected sheet 1, now this define tab is active. So what you need to do, define it. Now everybody can see I have defined the database. Okay. But now how will you see whether it is defined or not? So what you need to do, go to view. And in view, once again, on the very bottom, you will find data sources. I believe you can see data sources over here. You just need to click on this data sources, and once you click on the data sources, you will find that this data has been mapped. Here is the data. I believe everybody can see this data now. The names, sorry, email IDs, then names, and then institutions. Here it is. So the email ID, name, and institute, it is there. I believe everybody can see it is there. Now what you need to do is you need to insert these variables into the certificate. How to insert these variables? This name you have to select. So if on a single if on a single variable I am selecting on a single record, so it will be single record will be selected, but what we need to do is mail merge. So what shall we be doing? Mail merge. Here it is. This is the mail merge. This option is over here, mail merge. So what we'll be doing, I am selecting this name and dragging it. So I have dragged the name. I believe you can see that I have dragged the name, and now I am putting the name to a place where we have selected, which we have decided for it. Name. I believe you can see this name tag has came over here. Let us do one thing. Let me do some sort of decoration to it. Let it be central aligned. Then let the name be in red color. Let the name be in red color. So it is here. It is fiery red. It will be there. And then from what we selected for from, it was the name of institute. Once again, let us drag the name of the institute and you will find that the institute name is over here. What you need to write down, acha, once again, this name, we want this name to be in bold, make it bold. We want the name to be in a better font. Let us make it a font of 16 then. Okay, whatever changes you do with these tags over here, the same changes you will see in the certificate. So what you need to do is the institute, once again, let us make the name of institute bolder as well, and it a little bit bigger as well. So let it be a 14 points. Okay, now what you have to do is you need to merge these mails, or you have to activate the mail merge. I believe you people can see here on the name, on the database, on the database here, this the third line of these commands is over here, and you will find here a pop-up is coming in the name of mail merge. Can everybody see this? Mail merge, this option, mail merge. Can everybody see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can see this mail merge. So now let us activate this mail merge. What you will find? You will find the steps. The very first step, use the current document. Okay, you just have to click next, do not do anything else. Here definitely in some options, when first time you will be writing it down, when first time you will be selecting it, you might find that this type of document might be letter. So you have to make it mail messages, not more than, you do not need to make lot many changes over here. So this next you have done. Now go to next. It has already like insert address block. We do not need to insert the address block, just leave it to next. Then create a salutation. We do not need to create a salutation, and just finish it. Now we have already prepared the certificates. Now where the certificates actually are. So I believe you can, if you observe me, you will find that this, I believe you can see my pointer, mouse pointer. You can see the mouse pointer. I am pointing out on the third row, and you will find that this new row has just been added. This is the mail merge wizard. This row has just been added. Earlier, the below row, the last row, this was appearing on the third position. Now it has gone to the fourth position, and this new row has appeared on the third position. I believe you can see this. Now we have different options. The very first one, edit individual documents. I believe you can see this written over there, edit individual documents. Then save merged documents. You need to save it. The third one is print merged documents. And the fourth one is send email messages. So we have different options. Now what we need to do first, let us do one thing. Let us save the merged option, because what you will be having, you can print it as well. You can get it printed on the printer. You can get it printed in the form of a file as well. And it will be saved in the form of a PDF. So let us do this. Save merged documents. Once you click it, save a single large document, save as individual. If you click on save as a single large document, a single document will have n number of pages, n number of certificates. If you select save as individual documents, you will find that this much number of documents have been generated. Like here it has a range from 1 to 12. So it will generate 12 documents. I am saving it to a single large document. Optionally, you can go for individual documents as well. Then save documents. Click on the save document. Here it is generating the document, and all the 12 documents have been generated. Now it is asking me to save the file. I am saving the file on the desktop in the name of this ICT LibreOffice certificates. So I have saved the file. The file has been saved. Let us check the file. ICT LibreOffice. Here it is. I am opening the file, and you will find that the file is over here. Here you can see the very first certificate in the name of Varshini from this BV Raju College. The second certificate you will find over here. The second certificate, just a second. It actually is very liquid. So this is Nilutpal Datta. Then the third certificate over here, Rishika. The fourth certificate over here, Mohesh. The fifth certificate. So it would be having 12 certificates. Here it is. 12 certificates have been generated over here. Now, but we do not want these certificates to be in this form. What we want is we want these certificates to be sent mail. So what we do is we need to send them to on mail. So let us have this fourth option, send mail messages. Right now, these messages, these mails will not be sent. I'm showing you why, because it has some sort of technical difficulty, technical glitch on my part. But if you proceed properly, I believe you won't be having any kind of difficulty. So this is email. The email you have to send. So you need to write down the mail messages. So the email ID over here. So before sending the emails, what you need to do is you need to connect this data with the email addresses, for which we need to go to the menu tools. I believe you can see my pointer is there on the tools menu. Here it is tools. And then on tools, you will find on the very bottom, you will find options over there. So I have selected options. Everybody clear where I have selected it from? On the tools menu, the most bottom selection, options. This options is over there. Then you will find user data over there, load, save, language setting, LibreOffice Writer. And this is what we require, LibreOffice Writer. So what you need to do is you need to expand this LibreOffice Writer. Here I have expanded it. I believe you people are, I believe that everybody is seeing it properly. All the transition, each and everything, whatever I am doing, it is clear to each and everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. So now the last one option, mail merge email. You have to select it. Now I am showing you why the problem is over there, because it require some sort of technical details. Technical details are this: outgoing email server SMTP only. So what you need to do, let us maintain the flow of information. So you need to write down your name. I have written my name, Samir Dubai. You can write down the name of institution. Email address, I have written my email address over here. You can write down the email address of your organization, or you can write down your own organizational email ID. Then outgoing email server. For me, this outgoing email server should be smtp.gmail.com, as I have selected Gmail over here. But the problem with me is that it is not allowing me to send email as of now, because I'm using the internet connection. My Wi-Fi has been given to me by Airtel. So I do not know my outgoing email server SMTP address as of now. I earlier thought that it is this samirdubai@gmail.com. So the Gmail server is smtp.gmail.com. So I have written it over here. The port shall always be 587. So this is the only technical glitch which you need to get resolved. Once you get it resolved, you will definitely have the certificates with you. So what you need to do first, server authentication. How you will authenticate the server? For the purpose of authentication, what you need to do is you have to write down your username. So I'm using my Gmail ID. I have written down my actual email ID. You have to write down the password of this email ID only. So this password has already been, because you have to send the certificates. This LibreOffice will automatically generate and send the certificate. So that's why your password will be required. So this password will be over there. Once you have sent it, okay, then what you need to do, I believe you people can see here on the right, on exactly on the opposite of this server authentication, a test settings has been written. So whenever we activate this test settings, means I, not we, whenever I activate these test settings, that incoming setting, that incoming authentication, the server does the incoming authentication, but this SMTP server outgoing authentication, it is failing again and again on my part. So here I have clicked on test settings. You will find that it is taking a little bit of time. I believe you can see it over here. I believe you can see it. Established network connections, it is successful, but outgoing mail server has not been found, unfortunately. So this is the reason why I am at present not able to send these certificates. But if you just what you need to do, as I told you earlier, you just have to identify what is the server name for your This is the SMTP only. Actually, this Gmail is having two different types of servers. One is SMTP server and other is somewhere top server or so. I do not exactly remember the name. I'm not that technically fit, but yes, that server name we have to just map it. Once you map the server name, it will automatically work. So here I am cancelling it right now, but I believe I believe that you people have seen how we are preparing these certificates. So these certificates are here in front of you. I believe you would be able to see these certificates, and you can get these certificates printed, since this is for the printing purpose only. But yes, definitely this mail can also be sent. Unfortunately, as of now, I'm unable to send the mails. That's why I could not show you how to send the mails, but the process shall remain very same. There is no change in the process. So this once you follow this process, the certificates would definitely be sent. Now I am stopping the sharing, and so this was something from my side. Now you people are also capable of making the online certificates. Earlier I was knowing a little bit more than you people. Now all of you are aware, all of you know how to make these certificates. Just do a lot of programs, do a lot of FDPs, whatever type of certificates you want to make all those certificates. Best of luck everyone for this certificate preparation journey. Thank you so much everyone. Over to RFI now. If somebody is having any kind of some sort of queries, some specific, some other questions, so please let me know so that I can answer you.
Any queries, participants? Please go through that.
Can you share this recording with us?
Ma'am, it's already available on YouTube.
Okay, thank you.
Any more questions?
And one more note from my side, if anybody is having any kind of difficulty while practically making the certificate, what you can do is you can raise the query to Research Foundation of India. They will be sending the same to me, and I'll be whatever I can do, I'll do that to help you out. Okay, now I feel that no more queries are there. So can I sign off?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you so much. It was really nice and wonderful session, and you have give your positively so best for all the participants. So thank you once again, sir. Then thanks to all the
Thank you so much.
participants also for being cooperative and patient listener. Thank you so much, everyone, once again.
Thank you. Thank you to all.